What's going on, Visionaries? Episode 6. I almost dropped my guys. Welcome back to the Vision Room Social.
What's going on?
I am here with my good friend, the man, the myth, the legend, AG.
What's going on, y'all? It's AG Guipttons.
Yes,
Glad
sir.
to be here.
Welcome to the pod, bro.
Yes, sir.
So for the Visionaries that have been rocking with us since episode 1, I wanted AG on because he's been super dope representation of entrepreneurship, artistry, and fatherhood from what I've been able to see from your life. And we're friends, like we talk on and off the air, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But bro, I just wanted to invite people in and hear your story, bro. So first question of the pod: meet a stranger, they ask what you do. How are you explaining that concisely, bro?
Okay, well, simple answer is I am the owner of a luxury barbershop in Tulsa, Oklahoma, Black Label Men's Grooming. Yeah, man, we've been open for, it's going to be 9 years next year.
Man.
That's crazy.
Man.
Wow. Yeah, we are at our new location. We've been here since last year, about a year and a half now.
Yeah.
So,
that's
yeah,
dope,
man.
bro. That's
Yes,
dope.
sir.
So this is a dope space, and I don't know that it's not like you started day one doing this, right?
Right.
You started barbering. Like how did the journey to all this even start, man?
Wow, man, crazy story. So really, it all came out of necessity, man.
Yeah.
You know, originally from Miami, Florida, and man, growing up, we didn't have a lot of money, man, and the culture out there is, you know, people, they stay fresh, you know, they keep a haircut, you know, and we didn't have much money to get haircuts. So my dad went to Walmart, picked me up a pair of clippers.
Yeah.
Started cutting my own hair, my dad, my friends,
Man.
and that just kind of escalated. I moved to Tulsa and went to ORU.
Yeah.
And started cutting hair on campus, and just I found a passion, you know, for barbering. I saw it as an art, you know, and I've always been very, very inclined to the arts, music, and drawing and painting and all kinds of things like that. So once I realized that barbering wasn't just cutting hair, it's actually art. You know, you have symmetry and blending and lines and shapes, and everything just clicked for me, you know, to the point where my haircuts were superior, you know, and they just you know, it just all flowed, you know. So yeah, man, and I found a barbershop in town that allowed me to do an apprenticeship. That's how I got my license. I worked at that shop for about 7 years, and then me and my wife decided to open our own spot, you know, and that's where Black Label Men's Grooming came from. So
there's a lot to unpack, bro.
Yeah.
For those of y'all who don't know, this man is cold with it. Like I promise.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Far too kind.
Bro, so you've been barbering basically your whole life?
Man, long time.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that, bro. I didn't know you were a golden eagle, man.
Wow.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
So that's
something like that.
So that's what brought you to Tulsa.
Yeah, or you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you, so fast forward, you have your first shop that's down the street.
Mm-hmm.
What happened between then and now to where we're like in the space that we're filming now?
Man, so wow, that's crazy, man. Our first shop was, you know, the beginning steps, you know.
Yeah.
I really did have a vision that we were supposed to open up a place that was for men, you know, because we always see places that are for women that are luxury, and that were places where they can pamper themselves and have a good time and just feel relaxed and just, you know, and then most of the barbershops that you see around there, you know, they're just cool, but I wanted to create something that any man could come and, you know, feel taken care of. You know, it's part of self-care, you know, part of mental care, just taking care of yourself and being in a cool atmosphere, you know, with young people and just, you know, having a good time. So when we started, man, I honestly started in a barbershop that was about, I think, 600 square foot. It was a tiny itty bitty place, you know. I had one chair, one barber chair, one mirror.
So even before the
station.
one over here?
No, that was our spot. That was about 600 square feet. It was tiny.
I've been there.
Yeah,
it is small. It was small.
We made it work.
Yeah.
But, you know, it started with one chair. I had a couch. I didn't even have no TV. We had nothing, you know, but I had a dream. I had a vision that we were supposed to launch that and start with that. It was just me. I worked there for about a year and a half by myself, you know, day in and day out. I had a good clientele, good following, and you know, the reputation, you know, preceded. So it was great. You know, we kept on growing, found, you know, good people, you know, barbers that that aligned with the culture that we had to offer, you know. So we worked, you know, hard, you know, for 7 straight years, and it was great, man. You know, we provided something that a lot of other places did not.
Yeah, you were like the answer to a problem, because like there wasn't really, at least in our area, something like that, like a luxury men's grooming experience, you know.
And what separated us was that we were a very diverse shop. You know, we just didn't only cut black hair or Hispanic hair or white hair. We were able to take care of everybody. Yes, sir. You know, and I heard TD Jake say one time, if you provide the answer to a problem, you won't really have to advertise yourself. Yeah. Because you're creating the answer, which is what we had. You know, a lot of people that like, hey, I like those type of haircuts, but I don't know where to go. You know, and we were able to provide something like that was really cool, man. Just to see how it exploded, and you know, and I mean that's just a compact story, but it was a lot of hard work. You know, a lot of dedication and focusing and learning. Yeah. You know, because we didn't have much. We just try to figure out but honestly, thank God for my wife. You know, Amber. Shout out to the wifey, man. She's my business partner. You know, I am the dreamer, man. She's the one that executes, like, man.
The details.
Literally, man. So you know, we came together, and you know, it was time for us to go ahead and expand the brand to a place that matched the vision. Yeah. You know, but that took us a while. Yeah. You know, so yeah,
we're here now, bro.
We're here now,
bro. That's so cool, because when I found out about y'all, I had just moved here from Texas, so like I didn't know where to cut my hair, dude. And for real, word of mouth, my boy Brian, that I guess he had cut his hair with you a couple times, put me on, and he got the matching Hispanic boy hair like me, bro. So we're here. But outside of entrepreneur, barber, on your social media, man, I see that you're super active with your family too, which is like something that I admire a lot, because we hear a lot of people that if they're doing something similar to what you're doing, they're like, that's their life, man. They're live and breathe and sweat and bleed the business, but you still live this life of a God-fearing man that like still loves your wife, and you're still there for your sons and your daughter. And can you kind of lead us through the mentality of like, hey, I need to leave at this time, because that's also a priority for you?
100%, man. So I remember when I first started, man, you work and work and work so hard, man. I have three beautiful kids, and you know, it's like, man, I'm grinding, I'm trying to get this money, you know, and just to provide for them, you know, just so they can have a better life, a life that I didn't have. And I came to a point, I was working 12, 13 hours every day, no days off, just working.
Saturday?
Sunday through Sunday. There was a point that I was working 7, and this was even before I opened that Black Label. I believe, you know, there's a season for you to grind, you know, for you to go ahead and expand that business. But at that point, I was working so much. Then I realized I said to myself, you're making so much money to take care of your family, but you don't even have the time to spend to be with your family.
That's tough.
You know, so I had to realize, I was like, okay, there has to be a point where I have to find balance. Yeah. That's the most important thing. What does it matter that I make all this money, but I never get to enjoy it with my children? Yeah. You know? So at that moment, I made up my mind. I was like, I'm not missing none of my kids' games. Yeah. I'm showing up to practice. Yeah. We're doing the extra practice for the sports. You know, we're doing the reading time with my baby boy. Yeah. You know, every night. You know, like there's things that are non-negotiables for me. Yeah. You know, Friday nights, you know, it's date nights with wifey. There's things that, you know, that we have to do, and that, you know, you can't change that, because the business, you know, it's a tool, you know, to take care and provide for my family, which is great, and I'm grateful for it, you know. But then also, what's the most important thing to me is my family, you know, my wife, my kids. So once I realized that, man, everything became clearer, you know, and then it was simple.
Well, that's a dope moment of like self-awareness, man.
Absolutely.
Like essentially at the end of the day, when you meet God, he's going to ask you what you did. He's not going to care about the shop. He's going to care about your wife and the kids, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I love that. Halfway point, Cash App Challenge.
Okay.
AG's new to the Cash App Challenge. So what it is that I ask my guest like a trivia question, pop culture reference, or inside joke.
All right.
If you get it right, I cash app you $5.
$5.
If you get it wrong, cash app me $5.
I'm gonna owe you some money. Okay, go ahead.
No. I try to have you back. Bro.
Okay.
So I go to the Black Label website. Okay. There's a hashtag on your homepage. What is the hashtag?
The Black Label effect.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding. I'll get
Yes,
you
sir.
after the air.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna need my money.
You hesitated.
Hey, man.
Wait, I could see you visualizing.
Yeah, I had to scroll down through the page and see. Yeah.
Bro, there's some old pics in there, bro. I
Yeah.
was like, bro, I have not seen that slim fit denim tee in
Wow.
a
Classic looks, man.
Classic looks, bro. I think you were wearing the curls at some point.
You know,
How are you wearing your hair right now?
it's still there. You know what I'm
still
saying?
the
I got a little
curls?
fade going on right now, but just go back and forth, let it grow out, cut it.
Bro, I'm wearing a hat right now, but I had to get a fade because I was like, man, if AG sees me without a fade, he's gonna clown me, man. So I couldn't take the risk. But
Good.
bro.
I'm proud. I'm glad you did that.
yeah. Okay, Cash Up Challenge, man. I'm losing money fast this season, bro. There's like hits and misses. I think I've won a couple times, but
Well,
we'll see.
it's all good.
All right, I'll cash up you after this.
Don't forget my money.
I won't, bro. I got you.
Okay.
So transition now. So you get Black Label to where it is now. So what do you see for the brand or the business / is it kind of like functioning how it is gonna be functioning forever, or where you feel?
You know, it was a lot of growth. You know, we opened up this new location back in May of 2021, and it's been great. Yeah. But honestly, even though we were open for about 7 years, moving to this, bigger spot that's 3 times the size was the old spot, and a lot has changed. You know, our clientele has changed, and the things that we offer, the services that we offer have changed. Yeah. So I'm learning so much, man. It's been great. What's next is to keep on grinding, keep on working, keep on expanding the brand, getting more barbers in here, that have the same culture and heart that we have for people. Man, and see what God has next for us. Taking steps, with balance, and making sure that things are not rushed. That's the one thing that I've learned, man. I was very careful about who we hired, and because, man, the people that you bring in, they create the culture, man. So you gotta have people that believe that, that walk it on a regular basis. So we have a good time, man. We laugh, and then we clown, about each other, but then there's also the time where we, sit, and work and talk to our customers, and it's just a good experience overall, man. So just keep on growing. 2023 is around the corner, man. I'm excited about this next year. Man, we got some big things planned, man. Stay on the lookout.
For sure. Bro, the cool thing about barbering for me is that, like, once a client finds someone that they're tied to, like, that's like a bond, man. Like, you don't switch up barbers like that. It's like consistently, I know that AG's got my cut every Thursday at 3:00,
Facts. So
that I see the importance of the culture, because, like, it's someone that they're potentially investing in for the next 5-10 years of their life, man.
Yeah, man.
Bro, another point that I want to hit, it's kind of random.
Yeah.
But, bro, you've been in the gym. And I admire it, man, because, like, to put the time in, like, between family and business, but, like, to take care of yourself. I guess the way it comes off to me is that you are aware that if you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of the things that you need to take care of.
100%.
Yeah.
That is something that I am living by right now.
Yeah.
I heard my good friend say that quote right there. If I don't take care of myself, I'm not going to be able to take care of the ones that I love.
Yeah.
So that starts for me with working out, taking care of my body.
Yeah.
From the top of the year, I promised myself I was going to be healthy, eat healthy, lose weight. I dropped about 45 pounds, and now I'm working on, gaining muscle mass. And it's been a whole journey, but it's been dope because it's just the mindset. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Becoming responsible, becoming diligent enough to where I do everything I have to do to make sure that I'm in bed by a certain time, to wake up at 4 a.m, 6 days a week.
4 a.m,
bro. So here's the thing, what I'm saying? You're still young, and you can, you got time to do things that you enjoy and whatnot. But now I have a responsibility as a father to not use the time that I have. Use the time that I have wisely, because it's not fair to my wife or kids for me to be at work for 8-10 hours, and then I get out of work at 6-7 p.m. and then tell them, hey, I'm gonna go hit the gym for a couple hours.
Yeah, so you take your own time.
Get home at 9 p.m. and the kids are already in bed. that's not fair, you know. So I make sure I make the sacrifice because I know it's important for me to go to the gym, to exercise, to stay healthy. But it's also more important for me to get home after work and spend time with my kids.
Yeah.
Spend time with my wife, you know, help the kids with the homework, whatever it is that we have to do. You know what I'm saying? So that it's been good, man. It really has been. It's helped me mentally. I realize that I'm more aware, way more energized, you know, and I'm making lifetime changes. You know, it's not just a diet or it's not just a season. You know, it's something that I want to apply and my kids see it, you know, and they start applying it to their lives, you know, and it just trickles down, you know, as a head of the family. You're
setting the culture,
man. Exactly, man. It's been a dope year, man.
I love that, dude. Bro, I feel like you can share some wisdom, at least when it comes to like time management, because you're killing it, man.
Bro, man, it's a work in progress.
It sounds like it sounds like a lot of sacrifice, at least to me. Yeah. Because you're like sacrificing your own sleeping time to go work out so that you can. But like, what's the mindset that's going on behind, bro? Is it just like I just gotta do what I gotta do? Or is it like intentional?
It's 100% intentional for sure. You know, man. It's just seeing what's the most important thing to you. You know, for myself, man. The older I get, I'm like, what matters the most? You know, it's taking care of myself so I can take care of my family. You know, and understanding that my kids and my wife, they see what I do, you know, and then they imitate it without even trying, you know. So waking up and making sure that I'm, you know, that I go and do what I have to do, you know, taking care of the time that it's, you know, it's precious. It really is, you know. So we just got to make sure that we live our life to the fullest, you know, that I give everything I have, you know, but also balance and also finding the rest. You know, this year has really taught me the importance of rest, man. Sundays we don't work. You know, it's a day I don't work out. You know, I just make sure that let my body rest. You know, let my mind rest.
Sleep in a little bit.
Sleep in a little bit. You know, no more 4 a.m.
Up at 4 a.m.
Bro, I'm telling you, But that's important, man. You know, because you go, and you know you have a schedule and you got things you want to do and. You know, but then you also got to take time to breathe. You know what I'm saying? That is just so important. And then, you know, just
so that
relax.
Sunday is that little Sabbath, Selah kind of moment.
Yeah, man. We spend time in the presence of God, man. We have breakfast. You know what I'm saying? We either go out to eat some breakfast or we make breakfast at home.
Bro, I be in the presence of God during breakfast, bro.
What you mean?
You got the bacon and eggs.
Come on,
I don't know what y'all got going on over there.
But hey, my wife makes some fire French toast. I ain't even gonna lie.
Bro, Nate and I coming over, bro.
Come through. No, yeah, man. So, yeah, man. Just time management and just understanding rest and balance.
I love that.
This has been so important for me this year, man.
Visionaries take notes right there.
Yeah, man. It's key because, man, you're gonna burn out.
Yeah.
There's gonna come a point where you just are exhausted, and that gift, that dream that God has given you, man, you no longer want to do it. You no longer want to do it because you're so tired. It's like, man, is it even worth it, man? I'm tired of going and going. But once you find some time to rest, you know, you get freshened up. You get to pause and look back and be like, okay, we're making good progress. Oh, okay, I need to take this time to make sure that I'm okay. You know, and yeah, man.
I love that, bro. So closing, I feel like we can go either way with the close, but basically I want you to speak some life or advice over someone that's either like young father, because your kids are a little bit older now, right? So someone that's like either just entering that season, or someone that's just like a barber with the big dreams, or someone who just opened their first shop. Like any avenue you want to go, or all of them, just like what if you could talk back to yourself when you were in those seasons, like what would you tell that young AG?
Man, was something that I did do that I like to tell a lot of younger people, man. Don't look down upon small beginnings, you know. Yeah. Do not despise small beginnings. It's just so important because I started with a itty bitty shop, a small place, but it's okay if you don't have it all. As long as you're obedient and you take that first step, just keep moving forward. Yeah. You know, and then you start seeing things, you know, come to life. You know, finding balance, writing things down. It's just so important, man. It like I said, just this whole conversation, the balance, finding balance in your life is key, man. You know, taking care of yourself mentally, you know, spiritually, taking care of the ones that you love. You know, it's so important.
Love that, man.
You know, so yeah, man. Just
yeah. I mean, I need that word, bro. Man, thanks for coming on the pod. Thanks for letting us use your space, bro. Low key sponsored by Black Label this episode.
Let's go.
We got the branding.
Is there?
Before we close, you want to plug anything, bro? Tell the people where to find you.
Oh yeah,
where to follow you. Yeah.
Check us out, man. If you're ever in Tulsa, man.
Black Label
Black Label Men's Grooming. Just Google us, man. Or you can check us out on Instagram at Black Label MG or my personal AG_Black Label. Yeah, man. We're here to serve y'all, man. I'm glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
We'll see y'all next episode. Also, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Last episode of 2022. So we'll catch you in 2022.
Let's go.
Don't see it now, but I learned to trust. You could do a lot with a little song.